Hello everyone, this is Erik, the Asian movie enthusiast, and this is my review of Anchor, a Korean movie from 2022 that stars Chun Woo-hee. A famous anchor, played by Chun Woo-hee, at a broadcasting station receives a phone call. The caller says that she is going to be killed by someone, but wants her death to be covered by the media. So the opening scene shows two children in an apartment who are really scared of someone who is entering their front door. And then the movie cuts away. So who are these kids exactly? Who is the person coming after them? We don't know. But it feels like it could be a dark, violent thriller that we're going to be seeing here. But that's not the case. Instead, Anchor is more of a deliberately paced, dramatic thriller that does not unfold like you'd expect. When the supporting characters start showing up, it becomes a little bit difficult to tell who will become an actual threat. Now, dramatically speaking, this movie does the Korean thing by having an elderly mother who has nothing better to do with her time than to micromanage her adult daughter's life. And this is something I've seen quite a bit in K-dramas especially, and it's definitely a phenomenon that occurs in real life in certain cultures. But it still amazes me that either fictionally or realistically, 60-plus-year-old people have no interest in life other than ordering around their adult children. You just want to tell these people off, hey, just go traveling or find a hobby or something. You're going to die soon. Enjoy it. So yeah, the mother character in this movie, very unlikable. But to this film's credit, she represents a key dramatic aspect to the film that is properly developed and directly criticized, so I was ultimately okay with it. But needless to say, from all angles, there's a lot of pressure on our protagonist in this film to succeed as a news anchor. And that job is depicted as a very demanding profession that requires you to be on your game all of the time. If you make just a few mistakes, someone else might try to take your job from you as the news anchor. And when our protagonist gets that fairly disturbing phone call that's mentioned in the plot synopsis, she initially passes it off as a prank call because the request is so ridiculous, but as it turns out, it's not a prank. And then the film kind of goes from there. That's not necessarily the main plot of the film either, so you'll see when you watch it. There are some good moments of suspense in this one. The entire film has a sense of psychological restlessness that's based on real-life dilemmas. We have a career woman trying to balance everything, both professionally and personally, and that's really the core of the film. And the thriller aspects about, the dubious phone call and stuff build on top of that. Now, I don't want to talk about too many specifics because the film is more interesting if you don't know what angle it eventually takes, but I do think that the relationship with the husband in this film is slightly underdeveloped. You do get a feel for their relationship through their limited interaction with each other, but I feel like they could have fleshed that out a little bit more. Very good lead performance by Chun Woo-hee. Big fan of this actress, as all my subscribers should know by now. Ever since she appeared in Han Gong-ju way back in 2014, and she's been in some good stuff since then. Anchor is heavily reliant on a great lead performance, and she delivers. And in terms of supporting roles, Ha-kyun shows up as a therapist with a questionable history. Always nice to see him. In terms of production values, nicely shot. Nighttime scenes have a slight sepia tone to them, which I enjoyed. But overall, this is just a good quality flick. I recommend Anchor, especially if you're in the mood for a psychological drama with some thriller aspects and a great actress to lead you. It's currently available. I think I got a Region 3 DVD of it off of Yes Asia, I believe. I'm not sure if it's available streaming or not, and I don't think it is yet. But look out for it. It's definitely worth watching. And as always, folks, I'll see you next time.